In this video, I'm going to show you how to create embeddings for large language models or LLMs. Embeddings are numerical representation of text. In today's era of artificial intelligence or generative artificial intelligence, everything is revolving around large language models. These large language models work on a huge set of text. The way these models work on this text is due to the embeddings. Embeddings are nothing but a numerical representation of text. And in this video, as I said, I'll be creating embeddings from a variety of text. And so let me show you how. I'll be using Cohere to create these embeddings. Cohere adds or makes it very simple to add AI to your products. I'll be making more and more videos around Cohere because I find it so easy and interesting. But for this video, I'll be using Cohere to create embeddings. In order to use Cohere, the first thing you need to do is to go to their website and sign up with your email for a free account. Once you log in to Cohere with your free account, on the left hand side, go to API keys and grab your free API key because I'll be using that key in my code. Okay, so we are all set. Now go back to any of your Linux instance or any notebook. I'll be using AWS SageMaker notebook instance. So click on Jupyter Lab and then it will open this Jupyter Lab. The first thing we need to do is to install few of the packages through pip. So let me do that. And these packages include Cohere and UMap, Altair, dataset, and a lot of other things. So let's use it. So let's wait for it to finish. Shouldn't take too long. All the libraries are installed now. As a next step, let's specify the Cohere's API key, which we have just downloaded from here on from the Cohere's website. I just click on this copy button and then paste it here. And before that, I'm just importing this Cohere. So let's run it, and it will set our API key and will initialize this Cohere client. That's done. As a next step, let's also import this pandas library because it makes so easy to work with tabular data. So let's wait for it to import. Okay, it's done. This is the data set which I'm going to play with. As you can see, I'm just giving this pandas library, this data frame where I have defined these sentences, and I'll be storing it in this sentences variable, which is an array or list. That's done. Now, for the next step, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create the embeddings by using Cohere. This code on your screen is creating the embeddings by using this Cohere client and using the embed function, and we are passing it this sentences, and also we are using this model, the embed English one, to create the embeddings, and this will create the numerical representation, and we are just printing the four sentences out of all of them. Let's run it. So that's done. So as you can see that this is these are the embeddings it has created. Now let's check the length of the first embedding. It is around 4096. Cool. Okay. Now as a next step, what we are going to do, we are going to import few more libraries to see um, the plot of these embeddings, because looking at these embeddings from here, numerical presentation is doesn't really make much sense. Let's see it in a on the plot in a diagram to make more sense out of it. This is a code where I'm going to plot the above embeddings, and as you can see, I'm using this UMap, and then I'm calling the chart and the plot function and then storing it in the chart, and then this is creating a chart out of this numerical data in the two dimensions so that we would be able to visualize it. So let's wait for it to finish. Shouldn't take too long. It was able to generate the chart after some time. So now let me hover over this chart so you can see that if I scroll here, it has paired all the relevant data at the same place. So who are Stoics, and this is telling us who are Stoics, and then Sydney. Why Sydney is expensive? Then it is telling us Sydney is expensive due to quality of life. Similarly, it has grouped everything together. So when I'm asking it what is the capital of Tonga, it has paired it with capital of Tonga, which is Nuku'alofa, and similarly, what is LLM? And LLM stands for this. So you can see with the help of these embeddings or numerical representations of this text, we were able to group similar text together. And this is how LLMs are able to answer you whenever you question them something, they give you the similar answer to what you asked. And in this example, I have just shown you very simple question answer in a very limited data sets. When in the real life, there are embeddings of hundreds of thousands of embeddings, and then LLM goes through all of them. And that is why we need powerful GPUs and powerful systems in order to host those LLMs. So this is it, guys. A very quick introduction as how you can create embeddings for LLMs. I will also drop all the commands that I have used in my blog, and I will post the link to that blog in my video description. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you have any comments or questions, please ask them in the comments. And if you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you.